guys, welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. And so it's Monday morning, it is bank holiday, so I am not at work today. I do have a few things I want to get done. First off, we are going out. Sorry about the sun. We are going to go shopping in Lincoln. We've never been to Lincoln before, so we're just gonna have a little explore and see what's what. After that, I do need to film my Bookopoly. I mentioned at the end of last week's vlog that this week is turning out to be a real busy week, so I need to sort of take every moment I can to get things done, because I'm also going to be away at the weekend, so I lose all that like YouTubey time there. So for my currently reading, I am currently reading The Queens of Innislea by Tessa Grattan. I'm on page 186 of this. This is a King Lear retelling. It's an adult high fantasy and it follows 3 queens and a couple of other people in this world where the king needs to announce his heir, and all of the queens or the princesses are very different and they all want the throne for different reasons. We have a warrior queen who I think they're non-binary. They refer to themselves as king a lot as opposed to using feminine terms. And then we have the Sansa Stark kind of queen who's very cunning and uses her brain and politics to get ahead. Then we have the youngest one who is a star princess and kind of like she's the softest of the 3. All of the 3 princesses are POC. There's lots of diverse rep in here. There may be some male-male romance. I'm hoping for some female-female romance as well because the author is in a female-female relationship. So I'm currently, however many pages I said I was into this, I'm enjoying it. The writing is absolutely beautiful. It's just a little bit slow. Nothing has really happened yet. We've kind of found out who the heirs are going to be, and yeah, just politicking. If the ending turns out to be really good, I won't mind how slow the beginning has been, but if not a lot happens, I'm going to be really disappointed because the writing on this is beautiful and I started this off thinking it was going to be like my new favourite book. And this one is my second Bookopoly book, which was a chance card, and this is the book that came out in the chance card. Aside from that, I'm currently reading The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This is the last Bookopoly roll to read a historical fiction. I am 62 pages into this. I am enjoying it so far. It tells the story of Patroclus and Achilles. Patroclus is friends with Achilles in the traditional myth. This is a retelling and there's a male-male romance. So I'm enjoying this so far where I'm up to. It kind of stays true to the original way that myths were told while adding a little bit in the writing style. It's not as beautifully written as the Queens of Innislea, but it is real beautiful and atmospheric. So I'm enjoying this, although I don't think I'll be continuing on with this until tomorrow. So these are my last 2 Bookopoly books. The last 2 books I'm going to get finished before Friday. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish this one. I think I'm going to have a couple of 100 pages of this left, but that's fine. It's going to be okay. I will be taking you along with me as we go out today because we will be crossing the Humber Bridge, which has some pretty nice views, I believe. It's been quite a few years since I crossed it. So I'll take you with me and we'll see what Lincoln has to offer. I don't know, I've never been there before.
And now call it a split, cause I know that you will. Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you will go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no. Now run away from the business, and the car smells like chocolate. And now think about what you do, think about what they say, think about what to think. Pause it, play it, pause it, play it, pause it. Dressed in black, head to toe, guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no. Building up speed as we're approaching the hill.
Hey guys, it is Tuesday. Yesterday I only managed to read 10 pages. I was out for most of the day, as you probably saw from the b-roll. I then came home and I edited my vlog, read 10 pages and pretty much went straight to bed. So today I have just filmed my Bookopoly video. You should definitely 100% have seen that by the time you see this vlog. And if you have, you will notice that most recent purchase came up and I didn't pick a book from my haul. And I also didn't pick the book that Cody sent me last week. And that is because I bought my books yesterday. Yeah, I did. So I bought 3 books yesterday, but if we start off with the less exciting ones, I actually found 2 ARCs, and that's mainly the reason that I bought them. I don't mind buying ARCs from charity shops because, like, yeah, they're not for resale and stuff, but they have been donated to a charity shop. Like, nobody paid for them, and I'm literally paying 50 pence to a charity to have them. So I don't personally see it as a big deal buying them from charity shops or people donating them to charity shops. But I picked up the Furies by Katie Lowe, which I've never heard of, and also Enchanté by Gita Trellis. Is she French? Because French people don't pronounce S's. I don't know, but Enchanté and the Furies anyway. So this is the one that's made it onto my Bookopoly TBR. This is a young adult thriller. A 16-year-old girl is found dead on school property and nobody knows what happened to her. But on the back, Louise O'Neill has said something about witches. So I'm getting, like, I haven't read it. Again, I do this all the time. I say that a book sounds like another book even though I haven't read the other book. But is it Sawkill Girls by Clare Legrand? Feels kind of like that to me, so I'm excited to get to this one. Enchanté is one that I saw a lot of hype around because people were receiving ARCs. I've since seen it in Waterstones. I wasn't going to buy it new, like I'm not that interested in it to invest that much money in it. But as I found an ARC for 50 pence, I was like, sure, why not? I don't know anything about this one either. I think it is a historical fiction fantasy set in France. I'm not sure if I only think that because it reminds me of Les Miserables, but the back says, like her ancestors before her, she would use this dark and creeping magic to go to court, to glitter, to win. So I picked up these 2. I kind of regret it because I don't need books, but I also don't regret it because I'm reading this one very soon. And I'm excited to bring you a review because I looked on Goodreads and this only has about 350 ratings, so yeah. And now for the holy grail, guys. So I go to charity shops a lot, you guys know this. I'm always talking about charity book shopping and how great it is and how much I love it. However, this is by far the best charity shop find that I've ever found. And I've been shopping for books at charity shops for at least 8 years now, like 8 years minimum. But I found the Waterstones exclusive hardback of Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. And so you guys all go crazy for these editions. I don't have them. I have the large paperbacks, and that is because I liked Cassandra Clare, and I'm a little bit dubious about going into this series. I do own them all though because I wanted a matching set of those large paperbacks with sprayed edges, but this was £3 or £3 should I say. These are a hot commodity. It's like when somebody found a black sprayed edge Nevernight in a charity shop. It's that level of hype, and I'm still a little bit shook that I found it. So those were yesterday's charity shop purchases. Oh, look how red they are. I like it. As for my reading update, like I said, I read 10 pages yesterday of the Queens of Innislia, so I'm just under page 200 on that. I really need to step up my game with that. And I'm on page 120 of the Song of Achilles, so I've read 60 pages of this so far today. I am just about ready to head out to the cinema. We are going, I'm not getting Mexican food this time. I'm getting Italian American. We're going to Frankie and Benny's, and I have my heart set on a burger and Cajun cheese fries, so that's what I'll be getting. And then we are going to see Aladdin, so I'm going to change into my Princess Jasmine top because that's how extra I am, and get ready to head out to the cinema. I may check in with you later tonight, or I may check in with you tomorrow because I have plans tomorrow as well. I'm so busy, I can't handle it.
And heartache is now my friend. She builds me up and knocks me down. She lets me know when I'm not around. She prowls the floor, always wanting more. She spins me around like a revolving door. got no money, can I give it you on Friday? I'm so fucking sick of listening to the landlord's trophy wife. If I don't find a way out of here, it's gonna cost me my life. These are the life and times of a guy in a shy town. Different fight on every night. Thoughts on whether to stay. These are the life and times of a girl in a small town. Fall out, and she just wants to run away.
Hey guys, so it is Friday now. It has been a couple of days, maybe 3 days since I've given you like a verbal update. It's been 2 days since I've vlogged. I have had a busy week. I think I've mentioned it multiple times how busy this week is, but essentially the closer it gets to the end of the week, like I'm going out in Manchester tomorrow night for my best friend's birthday. So it's like a 2-hour drive to Manchester. So we'll be leaving tomorrow morning, and because it's a night out, I'll likely be at least a little bit hungover on Sunday, and then we have to drive all the way back. And because it's the end of the month, I haven't filmed my video for Sunday because it is my wrap up and today is the last day of the month. So my original plan was to come home today, film my wrap up, edit it, schedule it for Sunday, and then I would be done. However, because I've been so busy, the only evening that I haven't been out and I've actually had time to take for myself was yesterday, and I had to paint my nails for a start, which takes a while because I have gel nails, and I had to shower, and then I had like some orders to pack up because I haven't been home to like package and send out my orders. And then it was really late the night before that. On Wednesday night I was up until 3:30 AM editing Bookopoly to get it up for Thursday, because the open mic night that I went to on Wednesday, the reason I went essentially was to support my boyfriend. You will have just seen him perform. He is the solo guy on his own, because that's the first time he's ever performed live to an audience. He was nervous. I think he did great for his first time at an open mic night. And then the guys that you saw before him, the band that played, they are his friend's band. They are called Noxious. I'll put a link down in the description box to their SoundCloud actually if you want to check them out. They're kind of new. I think that's the first time that they've performed live as a band as well. So if you want to go check them out and show them some support, then please go do that. But as I was saying, I was up really late then, and then last night I went to bed quite late because I just wanted to relax and I didn't have time to. When I'm stressed and I've had no time for myself like I haven't this week, I start to avoid everything that seems like an obligation. I feel like we've had this discussion at some point in the last few weeks in a vlog. With today being the last day of the month, that also came to reading, because I said in my Bookopoly, I also said last week that I would 100% finish the Song of Achilles before the end of the month, and I still have 70 pages left, so that hasn't happened. So I don't want to carry 2 books over to next month, so for me to film my wrap up today, I have to finish this book, then put makeup on, film, and then edit. And if I'd have finished this book, it wouldn't be so bad, but pretty much as soon as I sit down and start to read, I'm gonna lose momentum and motivation and any desire to move anytime soon. So I think what I've decided to do is that I'm going to be wrapping up this vlog today. I'm not wrapping it up now, but this will be the last day of this vlog, and I'm going to put up a Monday to Friday vlog and schedule it for Sunday. I will then put my wrap up on Tuesday, because then I can film it on Sunday night or Monday night, and it's a little bit less stressful because I don't have to film anything tonight apart from just like vlog clips. So that is what I'm going to do. I hope you don't mind. You may get a slightly shorter vlog this week because of it. I don't know how much content I've got. And then a slightly longer vlog next week, but then I won't be doing much reading over the weekend, so it probably will be about the same length. It'll just have a little bit of B-roll in it. So that is the plan. Now, I'm gonna let you know where I'm up to with the 2 books I'm currently reading. Actually, there's 3 now. So we have The Queens of Innis Lear, which I showed you earlier in the week. I actually do not even know where it is at this particular moment. Stress. stress is a lot, okay? Essentially, I haven't read any of that since I last told you wherever I was up to in it. I'm around the page 200 mark. I have read 10 pages. I read 10 pages on Monday or Tuesday night. That is all. So that one is definitely not getting finished this month. I will carry that over. I haven't not been reading it because I don't want to. I haven't been reading it because this is a much easier book to finish. It's less dense as well. So while I've been so busy, this is an easier book to dip in and out of. Regarding this one, I'm on page 274 of 350-ish, so 75 pages left. I will finish this tonight. I'll kind of give you my full thoughts on it then, obviously, and that will probably be like the last clip of the vlog. But so far, this is not going to be one of my new favourite books. And the reason for that is not because it's a bad book. It's pretty good. I definitely understand why so many people are in love with this book. The thing that I'm having with it is that the writing style is very literary fiction, which is not something I read a lot of. The things I'm going to say about this, they're not bad things, and it's not reasons why the book is bad. It's more reasons why it's not going to be my absolute favourite book. So just bear that in mind. It's just like not to my taste kind of thing. So the writing style is a little bit literary fiction and it's very descriptive, but I find that I'm not connected to the main character. It is first person perspective, and we're seeing everything through the eyes of Patroclus, who is Achilles' companion. It's a male-male romance. They have a romance together. And I don't feel connected to Patroclus at all. This book is called The Song of Achilles, so it's obviously the story of Achilles and his kind of legend, told from the eyes of somebody who is very close to him. The problem that I find, though, is that Patroclus does not have much of a personality. He's very passive in general. Like, there's been instances where, like, this is all about him and Achilles and their relationship, but there's been instances where women have approached him and, you know, come on to him, and he just lets them, and he sort of just approaches everything with this passive attitude. Like, a woman will come on to him and he'll notice, like, oh, she like the soft curve of her hip, and then he'll say like that he didn't not enjoy it, but it was just okay, and he's just passive. He's just really passive. And the descriptions in this are interesting. Like, it is very descriptive, but I don't feel like it describes any feeling. Like, I don't feel like I feel anything that Patroclus feels. I don't feel connected to him in that way. So I'm finding that there is a disconnect between me and Patroclus, who is the narrator. And so while I appreciate that this book is beautifully written, I know that the story is going to be tragic. It's going to end tragically, but it's like experiencing it through a fogged pane of glass. So I can kind of see what's going on, but I feel very removed from it. And so I don't think that this is going to make me emotional, unfortunately. And that is the best way to describe why it's just a bit of a disconnect between me and Patroclus, because of the writing style. That's not to say that the writing style is bad. It's just not one that I typically connect with, and it's not one that works for me. So that's my feelings on that so far, 275 pages in. I will come back, obviously, when I finished it later this evening and let you know my thoughts overall. So now that I have wrapped that up, I'm going to make dinner very soon. It's 5 p.m. Well, it's past 5 p.m. actually, and I said I was putting food in at 5. So I'm gonna go put some food in. I'm then actually going to dermaplane my face for the first time. I've been watching videos and stuff on it because I am half caste. I'm quite light skinned, as you have probably noticed, but my hair is dark and my hair is thick because I'm like half Asian. So my peach fuzz is dark and it can make my face look really dirty and stuff. And I haven't really known how to handle that because I was always told, like, don't shave your face unless you can help it and things like that. But I've heard that dermaplaning is actually quite good for you. So I will come back when I've done that straight afterwards, just to kind of show you how it looks. And that will also be great for me because when this video is edited, I will be able to see like a transition between how it looks now and how it looks when it's dermaplaned, and see like if it brightens my skin up or anything, because it is supposed to do that. So I'll let you know how that goes, but I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna put some food on and I will check in with you later on this evening. Hey, so I did the dermaplaning and I don't know if you can like really see a difference. I feel like my face looks a lot brighter, but I don't know if it does. I guess I'll see when I'm editing. I'm also here because I forgot to tell you that I did start an audiobook yesterday as well. It is book 5 in the Confessions of Georgia Nicholson series, Is It and Then He Ate My Boy in Trances. I don't remember. I'll put the picture here. But for those of you that don't know, I am rereading this series. It was my favourite series as a teenager. This series is more important to me than Harry Potter. It was coming out throughout my teenage years. By the time it got to the last book, I was in college and I just never picked up the last book. So I'm currently rereading the entire series just so I can find out how this story ends, because it's something that has niggled at me for years. I am listening to most of them in audiobook. They're only about 4 hours long each. They're in diary format, so they're really quick. And they are actually narrated by the author, Louise Renison, who sadly passed away a couple of years ago. I think it was 2016, and it is so funny, and just listening to her narrate and be Georgia is the best experience, and it's so funny. It doesn't really stand up to the test of time. It hasn't aged particularly well, but it's still very funny. I'm very nostalgic for it and I absolutely adore it. Like, are you surprised I turned out the way I did when Georgia Nicholson was my role model? If you've read the series, you know. You know. So if you don't know, The Confessions of Georgia Nicholson is a diary of a 14-year-old girl. When it starts off, she's 14. I think she's 16, where I'm up to now. And it is essentially just like a coming-of-age series, and she's hilarious. And she's kind of a shitty person, to be honest. She's shitty to her friends, but it's also very, very funny. It has some serious laugh out loud moments in there. And as for the audiobooks, having Louise Renison narrate them is really the best choice, because I don't think that anybody else could capture the essence of Georgia the way that she does. So that's a very enjoyable experience. I'm around an hour and 20 minutes into it. I still have probably around 3.5 hours left, and you won't find me talking about it a lot in my vlogs or anything probably until I have finished it, just because I will only be listening to that when I'm driving. I did a little bit more driving this week than I normally do, which is why I put an audiobook on, but generally speaking I only have between 40 and an hour and 20 minutes a week where I'm in the car on my own. So yeah, I'll let you know when I finish it, but apart from that I probably won't mention it very much. So I am going to read just a little bit at the minute, and then I'm going to get a start on editing this vlog. Oh, I'm also going to wrap presents. I'm going to wrap presents, I'm going to read for a little bit, and then I'm going to get a start on editing this vlog so that I can just add the later clips when I'm done and export and everything. It will all be done. I'll check in with you later on tonight.
Woke up from a whisper, collared shirt down by my feet.
So I just finished the Song of Achilles, and it's very nearly midnight. It's 11:53. The last 60 pages of this book are so damn good. They are so good. I felt so many things, and the plot twist, I didn't see the plot twist coming. This book follows, like, it's the life of Achilles, but Achilles has like certain prophecies surrounding him, and you know pretty early on that things aren't going to end up going great for Achilles. Like, at some point things aren't going to be good, and more prophecies surface as his life goes on. Just watching them unravel was magic. Heartbreaking, horrible magic, but it was magic, and I adored the last 60 pages of this book. I'm gonna give it 4 stars because, like I mentioned, the things that I didn't love about the first 290 pages, and I feel like part of it is that the plot kind of meanders and plateaus. Obviously it's building the relationship between Patroclus and Achilles, but like I said, I didn't really connect to Patroclus that much. So a lot of it was just kind of meandering for me, but the ending of this is so damn beautiful. So 4 stars. I'm glad that I finally read this, and oh, it's just haunting. It's haunting, and I loved how this book wrapped up. So I'm done with this. I have been editing pictures over there and also reading for most of the evening. Like, it's midnight now and I started editing at like 8:30. Obviously I've read like 70 pages of this as well, so it's not all been editing, but I'm going to go now. I have quite a bit more vlog footage than I thought I would. I want to wrap this up, get it all done, and go to sleep. I really wanted to chill out and play Xbox and stuff tonight, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Next week should be a lot calmer. I don't have any plans for next week aside from my normal, like, going to the gym and stuff, and I am so damn excited to do nothing. Like, you don't understand. I literally at some point next week I'm just going to do a full evening and play Xbox, because I'm deprived. I've hardly touched it all week. So this is the end of this week's vlog. It's been a weird one. It's been a eventful one, but I do hope you've liked it. So please don't forget to like it if you liked it and subscribe if you wanna. And I will check in with you very, very soon. Bye.
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you're a go and nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.